Erik, welcome to America. Did you get some time away in the summer to relax, and have you come back refreshed?
Yes, absolutely. So after the last game, you have to get away from football. The time for other things get on your mind. But yeah, of course, it still is there. The season, and it's also a part of the job as a manager. Reflect, but yeah, you have to load the batteries. You have to load energy to go again, because it was a tough season, and now we are ahead of a tough season again.
Obviously, 2 pre-season games so far. You've had mixed squads. You had a lot of younger members playing. What have you made of those 2 games against Leeds and Lyon?
We were very pleased with both performances. As you said, we split the group. The shadow in international football is so huge, it's so massive, it's so intense, and so you have to need an individual approach for every player in your squad. And yeah, the internationals who played still in June has a different program as other players. So we split the group and we start the season. But of course you have some objectives what you want to achieve, and yeah, we already have seen skills were very good, and so those 2 games, I think it really reflects what we are aiming for this season.
And in terms of international players, they've come back now. Where are they at on their fitness journey, and will we see any of them on Saturday?
Yeah, that's the plan. And they are then 1 week back in training, so they have some volume in their legs. They touch the ball again, and now they have to get into games. That is the next step they have to make. But it's the first game.
Yeah. So, second pre-season tour, second pre-season as Man United manager. What have you learned, and what have the differences been from last year to this year?
Oh, it's much more comfortable, the weather so far. In Australia, Melbourne, nice, but really cold. And this is different. I think it's good. Man United is big, biggest fan base across the world in global football. Yeah, and we have to serve all those people. And we want to even get more people involved. So it's very good. You go across the oceans and to show who we are, and to show us to the public, because we want to have that connection with the fans.
Did you learn a lot about the players in these intense periods as well, where you're together for a long period of time?
Yeah, we are quite long on our way, and as you say, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about the characters, and that is a difference. Last year that was all first impressions, and already now I have a few.
You've got 4 games across, obviously, in New York, San Diego, Houston and Vegas. What are your expectations for the games?
Yeah, as I said previously, you reflect on the season, but what was the outcome? We have a foundation, or we have a base, and on that base we have to build up, and so it will be, we have to raise the bar, because the season was okay, but still not matching the standards of Manchester United. So yeah, we have to improve, we have to step up, because as I said previously, good is not good enough, we have to do better.
And Arsenal obviously did well last season. That's the first game. Do you see that as a marker, the game on Saturday? Is that a good test for us? Because obviously we played them early on in September.
Yeah, but we play Arsenal, we play Real Madrid, we play Dortmund. They are all opponents that will give us an idea where we are as a team, and for the individuals, they can match their qualities where they are. So even if it's still in the pre-season, but it's also a good test in the way of play. Where are we? Where are we capable of? So yeah, it will give a good picture, but also be aware of it. We are not on the fitness levels what we have to be.
And going into the new season, obviously you've had time to reflect, as you mentioned. And what are the messages you're giving to your players now? What are the messages that you're sort of tapping into the players day in, day out?
Yeah, that we wanted to do it in the United way, and what is the United way? Right? So what is our identity? And we want to be really successful in that particular style. So we really looked in the history of Man United, and we really looked also in the qualities of our players, and then you can say, so what do we want to be? That is, we want to be the best transition team in the world. We want to surprise. We want to play dynamic. We want to play with speed, and we want to play aggressive, out of a very good team spirit. So that is United, and I think already last year we have seen that version. We have seen it across small games. We have seen it in big games. We showed we can beat all the opponents, all the good opponents in the world, but we have to do it on a consistent base. And I think that is a huge challenge for us to go all together in that battle. So with the players, together with the staff, with everyone around and in Man United, but also with the fans. So I'm really looking forward to that season.
And how close do you feel you are to those levels? Do you feel, obviously last season was a lot of growth, how close do you feel you are to that level of day in, day out consistency?
Yeah, that consistency, that is so important. And so that is the demand.
Announced today that Bruno Fernandes has been named as your captain. Why Bruno?
A good team, always covering areas as leaders, team players, multifunctional players, specialists, individualists. But you need some leaders in the team, on the pitch, who are guiding the team, who are pointing the team, who controlling the quality of the performance. And one has to wear the band, and I chose Bruno, because he is a great inspiration. He is the example. Always want to be a better football player, working very hard to give his maximum performance. So he is the mirror for many players, and he's a good social connector. He's also very good in game understanding. So for a manager, it's very good to have that intermediate on the pitch. So that are some reasons, but he can't do it alone. We need more, and we need more leaders to have a strong bond, and who can point the team, who give the team, send them in the right direction.
Yeah, and I think obviously he succeeds Harry, who was the captain last year. What's the message you've given to Harry?
It's we respect Harry. Harry is very important for this squad, for this team, and in his role as centre back, we have 4 centre backs, and I talked about consistency, and we know we can't do it with 11 players, and so I'm happy we have 4 very good centre backs, and we will need them, and he has to fight for his place, not as last year, and he has high potential, so I'm sure he will fight for his place, and then it's up to him.
Yeah. And obviously there's been new signings. Mason Mount's come in, Andre Onana's obviously the latest signing. You work with Andre at Ajax. What are the qualities that he brings, and how does he fit into your style of play? Obviously we saw you like to play out from the back. Is that a big factor in him being in the team?
Yes, most important always for keeper is clean sheets, and he's not doing that on his own. Therefore you need a very good defense organization, quite clear. But also, the capabilities of a keeper is by keeping the goal clean. So this is the first criterion of a good goalkeeper. But nowadays football also demands good playing from the back, outplaying qualities, and that is quality Andre has. But so you need both. And you need to cover both areas. So we're happy, of course. I think with his physical presence and also with his personality, he is so keen on winning. He's so eager to win trophies. He will help the team and he will help the squad to get into higher levels.
Yeah, obviously you won trophies with him at Ajax, and he worked alongside Martinez and other players as well. Is that did he have a good relationship with Martinez? Is that quite a key partnership?
Yeah, of course, with the centre half, very important that communication. That is always very important. It's about the cooperation The team, the keeper with his back four, the keeper with his whole team, it has to be connected. So you need social and communication skills to get that on the highest level, on the level with the demand, and the standards are very high in the Premier League and especially with Manchester United.
Yeah, and he succeeds David De Gea. You know, what sort of, it must be hard to sort of say farewell to somebody who's been such a good servant for the club.
It's massive what David have done for us, for Manchester United, but also last season. He contributed so highly on our top four position to winning the trophy in the Carabao Cup, to reaching the final in the FA Cup. So we are really grateful what he did for us, and yeah, we highly respect him. 545 games, that's huge. So many times he had the clean sheets because of his skills, and he has done massive things for Manchester United, and we all respect him. And but sometimes also as a team, especially on the top, you move. It's fluid, it's dynamic, and you move in another direction, and it happens. And when you are 12 years at Man United, then it's coming a period that players will come and will go.
Yeah. And Mason Mount, obviously, he's been here for a couple of weeks now, so he's got his, he's comfortable. How well has he settled in, and what does he bring to the team?
Yeah, we're looking for players with outstanding capabilities, and definitely he's also the one who brings extra skills, smartness, also belief and bravery in the game. And I'm sure he will contribute to our high demands.
Is that something you're trying to do, sort of, with the mentality of the squad? You've obviously brought Mason in, who's won trophies. You've got Andre, who's won trophies as well. Previously brought in the likes of Casemiro, who's won trophies. Is that the sort of mentality you're trying to build into the squad?
Absolutely. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for characters. And it's not only the player you bring in, but you bring also a person in. So when that person, where at Man United, demands the highest standards in every occasion, and you have to deliver. And that's the demand all the fans have from us, but the whole outside world have that from us. And you have to deal with such stress moments, and otherwise you are not in the right place. So yeah, we're looking strongly to the character and the mentality of players when we bring players in.
And the players you brought in so far, you obviously brought them in early in the window. So how vital is it to get players in early so you can have them throughout the pre-season process?
Yeah, we tried to get it done. It's not always easy, but yeah, luckily we have Mason, we have Andre, so they can immediately integrate in the team process, immediately integrate in a way of play. I said we have a good base. So from that foundation we have to build on. So now we have to let them get them in the game, in our game. And so they have to learn what are our principles, what are our rules, the way of play. And we have some weeks to get that in. And therefore it's pre-season. So when they are late in, it's already more difficult when you are in league games, because it immediately can have a bad effect on the season. And so I'm happy we have those players. We can train what also is not possible across the season. And there we go from game to game. So yeah, I'm happy that they're already now in, then we can work with them.
Brilliant. And one last thing, obviously, millions of fans across the States, and United here for a couple of weeks. What's the message you've got to the fans in the States?
I'm so happy we are here, and yeah, we want to make that connection with the fans in the USA, because we worked in the UK, in Manchester, very hard on it. Every time it's a pleasure to enter that Old Trafford, but we want to bring that vibe also over the whole world. Everywhere we want to infect them with the virus of Manchester United, and we want to construct that strong bond in togetherness, that we want to be successful as a football club, and we want to achieve the highest. So we need not only togetherness on the pitch, but also we need that togetherness, connection from on the pitch with our fans.